you created a logical drive. So each capacity is 100 GB. Hundred GB. So what will be the total size you will get in R5? 200 GB, right? Okay. So after some days, so you are doing read and write operations and all this logical drive got filled. Okay. So you need more storage space. Okay. So without making this write offline, so we can add additional drives to this write group. Okay. So you can add additional drives to this write group so that we can increase the capacity of write group. So now how much size I will get? 4 drives, 300. Right? Okay. So when the write is in online state, okay, so when the write is in online state, if we want to increase the capacity of a write group, we can add additional drives to the existing write group. Okay. So that is nothing but online write capacity expansion. Clear? So what is the importance? What is the advantage here? So what is the advantage we are getting? So let's say if you want to add another drive, so we need not to power off the server or destroy the write group, right? So when the write is in online state only, while the read and write operations are happening, parallelly we can insert a drive to write group. Okay, so that capacity of write group will increase. Again, it will do that rebuilding and it will copy data. Okay, రాసుకోండి. Okay, so similarly, if we want to migrate the ride level, so after creating a ride level, so we created ride 0. So while creating ride, we thought that uh, redundancy we need. Okay, so while choosing a ride group, we thought that we need more redundancy. So we gone for ride 1. So after some time, after some days, we realized that we need more performance. Okay. So in that case, we can migrate right from one level to the another right level. Okay, so that process is called as online right level migration. Okay, ORLM. So that it depend on the resource availability and supported right level. So we cannot migrate any right level to any other right level. Let's say you created right 0 with 100 GB, 100 GB, 100 GB. So how much space you will get? 300 GB. And down we wrote all 300 GB. So RAID group is full. Now we want to convert this RAID 0 to RAID 5. Is it possible? So what is the total available space? I will get it RAID 5 with 3 drives, 100 GB each. 200 GB, right? So here already 300 GB got filled. Okay. So depend on the RAID means resource availability, that means depend on the disk space availability and supported level only we can migrate. So this feature will not use much. Okay, so very less people can note this. So basically ORLM stands for online ride level migration. So here also we need not to make ride group as offline. So when the ride is in online state only, we can migrate ride from one level to another ride level.
అన్నా స్మాల్ డౌట్ అన్నా. హలో. ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఓఆర్‌సీని అదే ఓఆర్ఎల్ఎంని మనము ఫిజికల్‌గా అంటే ఎలా అప్లై చేస్తామంటే లాస్ట్ ఇప్పుడు వర్చువలైజేషన్ చెప్పారు కదా! దానికేమైనా ఒక ఇంటర్‌ఫేస్ ఉంటదా? లేకపోతే మనం ఫిజికల్‌గా ఇవి ఎలా ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేస్తాము రియల్ టైమ్‌లో?
రైడ్ క్రియేషన్ కి టూల్స్ ఉంటాయి.
ఆహా!
సో ఆ టూల్స్ డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్.
ఓకే.
ఈ ఆపరేషన్స్ అన్ని చేయడానికి కూడా టూల్స్ ఉంటాయి. లైనక్స్, విండోస్, VMware కూడా ఉంటాయి.
అదే ఓకే.
Okay. The next one is hot spare. So we can add some spare drives to our existing write groups. So let's say you created write 5 with 3 drives, and we can add one spare drive. So this spare drive will not be part of this write group. It just acts as a spare drive. So it will be a standalone drive. Means it will not be part of this write group. Okay. So what is the advantage of this is, so let's say in write 5, one drive got failed. So I can access the write group, right? If two drive fails, we cannot access the write. So if we keep this hot spare drive, so as soon as the drive fails, it will replace the failed drive with this hot spare drive. Okay, so that there will be no downtime. So if two drive fails also, this drive will replace here. Adhoutunda. So hot spare means adding a spare drive to the existing write group. Whenever it this hot spare drive will automatically become the part of working write group. So you got that. This is important. So basically, there are two types of hot spares. Local hot spare. Local hot spare and global hot spare. So local hot spare drive, we will add it to a specific write group. Okay. So if it is a global hot spare, we will add spare drive to group of write groups. So let's say you created 10 write groups in our server. So on top of the 10 write groups, we will add one spare drive. So whenever a drive fails in a write group, this drive will automatically become the part of that write group. Okay. So dedicated local hot spare means, so this one we also call it dedicated hot spare. So this will be assigned to particular write group. You can see the picture here. Yes. So individual write group, we added one hot spare, that is local hot spare. To all the write groups, we added one hot spare drive, that is global hot spare. So if drive fails, so let we added both the drives. We added we added global hot spare. So let's say, so drive got failed in write one, right? So first local hot spare will become the part of this write. So first it will search for local hot spare. So if local hot spare is not there, it will go for global hot spare. Okay, so this is one of the entry questions. If both the hot spare are assigned, so which hot spare drive will become the part of our write group? So first local hot spare, then it will look for global hot spare. So now we got the difference, right? Local hot spare and global hot spare. So local hot spare means so it less than drive to a specific write group. Global hot spare means write this and note this. Different drives connection, 4 drives ఉన్నాయి. 4 drives ఉన్నాయి. అది కూడా అవుతుంది. So concept of what is the concept of hot spare here? So let's say any drive fail, so we will take some time to replace it. So let's say drive 5, one drive got failed. When drive 6, one drive got failed. But it will be up and running. 2 drives got failed, it will be up and running. But we don't know when third drive will fail, right? So if we add the spare drive, so automatically it will take over. So hot spare drive will be part of our original drive. Because it will be in inactive state, right? In a hot spare, it will be inactive state. So whatever it will, you can add one more drive and convert to RAID 6. But the drive also will be in active state. Performance will decrease, right? Then to note this point also. If drive fails, both local and hot spare are set. So local hot spare first become the top of RAID group. Yeah. So next another feature, hot swappable. So this is also common feature for server. So when the server is in online state, when the server is up and running, power is connected, so we can remove and reinsert the drives. Okay. So let's say you created RAID group, 3 drives with the 3 drives, and if you want to pull one of the drive out, so you can pull the drive out when the server is in power out state. This feature we call it as hot swappable or hot pluggable. Okay, so we have another two features. Those we will see after discussing about software ride and hardware ride. So tomorrow we'll try to complete software and hardware ride and remaining features, and we will start with some practice. So how to create software ride. So there are basically two types of ride. So one is software and hardware. So for software ride, from the OS only we can create ride groups. No need to buy any external hardware device. So if it is a hardware ride, we need to buy a external device called ride controller. There will be one controller, so where we will attach all the drives. So that ride controller will manage the ride groups. Okay. So tomorrow we'll see how we can create, what are the advantages or difference about software and hardware. Stop here. Okay. Continue.